today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams taking...
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lance going to throw. That's complete. It's Cornell Powell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he is going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Lance. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession as they get it at the 42-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Stafford. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Escape. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. We're scoreless after 1. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Lance. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Lance. And that is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Here's Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. To throw is Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. Stafford looks to throw again. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Stafford. That is caught. It's Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Bryant with a catch right side. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Giovanni Ricci, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Lance. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lance got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 35 on second down, Lance buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again on second down. Lance over the middle, complete. It's Powell. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And there's Williams. What a catch.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He's airing it out for Williams.
Now Lance throws the interception, his third.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford now to throw. Complete to Bryant. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Harrell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harrell.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford.
Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Play action. Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Lance now on 1st down.
Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Niners have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
60 red. 60 red.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Lance. He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Lance going to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes guys on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards there for number 15. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Stafford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Lance looking to throw it.
He's got it to Williams.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And Lance now to throw.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd down, and again it's Davis Price.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Davis Price once more.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the 49ers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
On 2nd and very short, Stafford. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Throwing is Stafford.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. To Gabriel, middle of the field.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To the air again, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On 1st down, Hooks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 24. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Williams loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Jordan Fuller there to take him down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
161 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for San Francisco, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Bradford to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Beal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bradford. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They go play action. Now Bradford.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, they're going to run. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And that might be Titan football. It is. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers in last week's game for Stewart: 14 carries, 64 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where he really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Lewis. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now Lewis. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Lewis. He finds his man, complete. That's O'Brien. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Bradford. And that is incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
To throw is Lewis. To throw on second down.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Stewart.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
On second down, they run with Stewart. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Looking to throw. Lewis. That's taken in by Stewart. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Back to throw. Lewis. He's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Titans have taken the lead.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Bradford on 3rd and 2. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Stewart on 1st down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Off play action. Lewis. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lewis. He finds his man. Complete. That's O'Brien.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Lewis now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Lewis. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
3rd and short yardage. Bradford. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. On play action. Bradford. Rolling to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Bradford. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. To throw again on 2nd down. Bradford got his man complete over the middle. It's Beal. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing. Bradford. Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Lewis. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Lewis on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Bradford on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Bradford. Buying time to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Bradford. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From just shy of midfield, Bradford. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Bradford is going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we'll head down to our left.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're coming off a loss to the Washington Commanders, but so far here on their way to rebounding nicely. They lead as they take the field for 1st and 10.
They start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Stewart. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They give to Stewart out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The middle now with Stewart.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Lewis to throw on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on here to punt it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Bradford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Bradford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action now, Bradford.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
To throw is Bradford.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 24, Bradford. They'll roll him out right.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Back to throw. Lewis, flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Here's Stewart up the middle. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 32. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got his man. It's Morton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's O'Brien.
And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Back to the ground now with Stewart. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? So that challenge, a successful one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The Bengals on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A first down throw for Bradford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Bradford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Bradford. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. A play fake. Bradford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they've got this this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Bradford now. Touchdown, Bengals. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Another run for Stewart. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
This is Stewart again. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll try the right side with Stewart. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.